pump.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get so excited about it.
Yeah.
And it's because by far of all the cleansers I've ever used, I always go back to Korres. I really do. I'll try and then I go, going back.
Same.
The 1 liter is very rare. We don't do it every single month, every single 2 months. I mean, it's really, really rare. It's the best value you're gonna get in their cleanser.
For sure.
And for sure, like this is a crazy good value. Just to give you an idea, here's the 8 ounce we just had that comes with that gift pack, right? Great way to try the line. That's $20 by itself, that's 8 ounces. This is a whopping 33.8 fluid ounces. It will last and last and last. And the funniest thing is, do not use too much. I made a mistake the first time I used it, and I was like squirting that thing on, and I had more stuff than I needed. So please use it sparingly. Another funny story, just to give you an idea of how particular they are. It took you guys a couple years just to develop this.
The pump.
The actual pump.
So true.
Because it wasn't releasing the amount that the team wanted.
Like the perfect dispensation. It's so funny that you know that, because we literally, the pump is like its own viral thing. And I think sometimes if I was at home, I'd be thinking like, really? It's a pump? Like, can it be that great? It is.
It is.
Because
really
it perfectly, I'll just do it right here. It gives one little pump, just like that.
That's it.
That's all that you need. And I'll do another one just so you see, but look, it's a slow release. That will do your entire bath or shower. So if you are a single person, this could last you a full year, but everyone in my family uses this. So.
Okay, now it looks like we're down to only 4 flavors left. Wow. So all the other ones are sold out.
They're sold out, and I will tell you, every one of these 4 are limited edition. So they are actually not coming back. And so Sarah Anderson actually, I think, is starting a petition for the vanilla cream. She's like, that can't be, that has to come back. I'm like, sorry, it's going away.
All right, here we go. So the vanilla cream, which is over here on this end, we have a little over 900 left.
No way.
Then we have winter, how do you say?
Peony.
Oh, peony, of course, peony.
In Greece, they call it peonia, but we're saying peony.
Oh,
so
thank you, because it is peonia
Correct.
on
so
the
it's
thing.
a little bit more understandable
So
for everybody.
peony there, and then how many do I have there? How are we doing there, Kevy? Okay, on the winter peony. Okay, so we got a little over 1,000 there. We have the coffee.
Yes.
Ooh, I want to smell that
It does
one.
not smell like a coffee bean. I actually think we incorrectly named this. It smells like, I would rename it caramel frappuccino or caramel frappe.
You had
smells
me at
like
hello.
one of those like $8 coffee drinks with the whipped cream on top. That's what it smells like.
Yum.
Yeah, it's delicious.
And we have 400 left in the coffee, so you're all going for that one. And then we have the candied lemon. Ooh, that's got to be great. I got to open all these.
Yes,
I'm gonna
citrus with a little sprinkle of
and there's
sugar.
900 left, guys. Okay, here's what, normally this is 39. Well, if you did, so how many of these is in
4.
one of these? Okay.
4.
So these are all $20 a piece.
Yep.
So 2, 4, 6, that'd be $80,
Correct.
right? We're at today, weekly deal drop, $25.95.
Yep.
And by the way, it ends tomorrow.
Yep.
So just so you'll know that, because I think that's important, because our weekly deal drop's almost over on Sunday. All right, let's jump into what makes this extra special?
So it is completely changing the game of cleansing, and has for years. Because it used to be that in order to get your skin clean, you would have to, yes, remove the dirt, the sweat, the oil, but you would also remove the moisture from your skin. So that squeaky clean feeling actually means that, yeah, the dirt is gone, but so is all of the natural oils and the moisture to hydrate your skin. At Korres, there is not a stitch of soap in this product. There is no detergents, no surfactants. What's in here, I mean, look at these decadent bubbles. It literally looks like whipped cream in a bowl. What's in here cleaning your skin is coconut oil. So lipid, fatty acid, rich coconut oil, marshmallow root extract, activated aloe vera. I mean, this is decadence and luxury, but it's actually an anti-aging body serum because it drinks into the skin, pumps your skin full of hydration, smooths away lines and wrinkles. We can actually say we clinically tested it to visibly make your skin look younger. And I'm talking about a body cleanser. We can make you look younger by washing your skin.
Yeah, which you're going to do anyway.
Right.
So if you're going to wash your skin anyway, you might as well just try this.
Exactly.
And for me, it's always such a first-time experience.
Yeah.
It's so funny, as many years as I've been using Korres, every time you take a shower and you use it again, it's almost like you're experiencing it for the first time.
Same.
It does. It just, it's a great moment. It's a little baby moment that you take out of your life to go grab that shower and make it, for even if it's 5 minutes and you got all the kids, you know, pounding at the bathroom door. It's, you take this moment and you just experience it. Yeah. It's beautiful, and your skin comes out looking so amazing and so hydrated and so moisturized, not stripped. You're not having to throw tons of lotion on afterwards because you feel like you're just a dried alligator.
Yes, and I think that the step of cleansing is one of the most misunderstood steps in the whole beauty, especially especially cleansing our body, right? Cleansing our face, we get all the fancy skincare cleansers, but cleansing your body, it's really truly, instead of stripping it, drying it, we're gonna actually do the opposite. And it's so counterintuitive, but if you start from a place of actually feeding your skin and not stripping and drying it, then everything else works better and harder.
That's a great point.
And it's just transformative, it really is.
Yeah, all right, now remember, the price ends tomorrow if I have any left. The problem is we're already halfway through our entire quantity. We're down to the 4 choices I have in front of me. The most popular right now, you guys are loving the candied lemon, and you're loving the vanilla cream.
Yep.
Here's what I would do. I'm gonna rearrange these if you don't mind, and you're gonna understand why in just a second.
Okay, do it.
Okay, why would I put the coffee and the vanilla cream together?
I would actually mix them.
I would.
Oh my gosh,
That's such
is
a good
that
idea.
what you were thinking?
No,
Oh.
but I feel like these are the
Gourmandy,
warm,
yeah.
Yeah, explain that.
Yeah, so in fragrance, gourmand is like the desserty kind of fragrances,
Yes.
right? Like if you're somebody that's like, you know, I kind of want that like luxury indulgent moment, but I don't want the calories. Vanilla cream is pure vanilla bean, so it's really neutral. I would actually say if you're not sure where to start, I would probably pick up the vanilla cream. A little fluffy whipped cream, and then you add in that coffee beans,
girl.
warm caramel notes, a little hint of that punch coffee, like a little punchy note, but then it has this smooth, again, frothiness on the top.
Yes.
And so I said mix them because, you know, and I'm sure you're the same. I like line these up in my shower, right? That's why I say pick up more than one. And I've become my own mixologist. Like, do a pump of the coffee, put a pump of vanilla cream on top. Make your own little concoction.
Have fun. Yeah. Well, actually, I only keep one, and then, but it takes so long to use it. I always have a spare one underneath my sink.
Oh, you're
so
good.
I do. Well, I don't have enough room to put the, the 1 liter except one corner.
Right.
But what I like is a little bit goes a very, very long way. Like you'll be using this for months and months and months and months, unless you've got a family of 10. You're going to use this for months before you need a refill.
Yeah.
We do not do the 1 liters often, and remember, it's 4 of the 8 ounce fluid ounce that we normally do. So just to give you an idea, this is what they normally sell. It's an 8 ounce. It's what you're getting with that gift set. And by the way, the gift set is almost gone. I'm going to show it over here, guys. So this one is going to be $20, and this you would need 4 of these to make up our big 1 liter. 4 of these. So at $20 a pop, that's $80. It's an amazing weekly deal drop. It's $25.95. We're down to the final quantity on all the choices, and you can get it home for free shipping. This is a liter. Like, it's not a little wimpy, lightweight thing. It actually costs, it could be kind of expensive to ship it, but now you're getting the free shipping added to that. And with our Flex Pay, you're gonna get it for a little over $5. Use a major credit card, pay it off in 5 months. You're going to love it. And if you haven't tried it, this is one of the very best prices we've ever offered on the 1 liter.
Ever. I mean, honestly,
incredible.
we rarely go below $30 if we do even a special sale price. And this is a stock up moment for sure, because all of these fragrances are going to go away. We like to bring them out for special things. It's a weekly deal drop. And here's the other thing that I love about this body cleanser is that everyone in your family can use it. You know, my husband, I actually completely transferred him over from that bar of soap, right? I finally got him to put the bar of soap down because he has very reactive skin. And so I was like, this is actually going to soothe your skin. It's pH balanced. So if you have sensitive skin at home, this isn't going to irritate. This isn't going to make your skin angry and red. It's actually going to soothe. There's activated aloe vera in here, which means that we actually take into our labs all the aloe vera plant that we hand harvest. Remember, all these botanicals are hand harvested. This isn't just vats of things that we buy. And then we remove all the water from the plant. So it's super concentrated. And it's almost like, especially if you have angry skin, it's like a breath of fresh air. Your skin's like, oh, I can relax now.
Yeah, right. Okay, so here's where we stand. If you want the vanilla, this is the vanilla. We have under 800 left. It is #1 most popular right now. I think the coffee is exceptional. And guys, I don't drink coffee at all. Now, can you imagine if someone who doesn't like coffee nor drinks it and you love the scent?
It's delicious.
It's really delicious. Yeah. It's like a decadent dessert treat in your shower.
Correct.
Now, I do want to talk about the winter peony.
Yes.
So describe that for everybody to understand.
Okay, so you're not a really floral person,
no,
right?
I'm not.
Okay, I'm not either, and I love this because it's a clean, fresh floral. So peonies I love. I grow them in my garden, but they're these like fluffy, softly fragranced flowers, really faint. And then we call it winter peony because we added like a dusting of clean, fresh snow on the top, meaning it's these like super soap and water clean notes. So you get this soft floral, but it's really fresh, really clean, not overtly floral or too much.
And how would you describe the candied lemon? Because honestly, I love the candied lemon.
So I know it's not Greek, but it smells like a limoncello cocktail to me. You know, it has this
yes,
it's like, or like a lemon martini, because it has this like tart lemon, not sour, but then there's this sweet fizziness to it. It's a little effervescent. Again, the guys love the citrus, so this is a good family option. You know what I do is I take this big size and I pump into little containers and put them all throughout my house. So I love the lemon at my kitchen. I wash my hands while I'm cooking with this like effervescent lemon. You can put them in guest bathrooms, my kids' bathrooms. So even if you're like, hey, I can only swing getting one, I can't pick up more than one, this one can last for your whole family and all throughout your house.
Now let's explain again what you were saying about the clinicals that you ran on this.
Yeah.
Because we're all going to take showers, we're all going to go clean our skin. Let's talk about just making it better by changing out the soap you're using.
I love this because, first of all, how many brands actually instrumentally test a body cleanser? Not many. Not many do before and afters. Not many will show you here live on camera how it works. But when we clinically tested this, which means we took it into our labs, we used an instrument to measure the changes in the skin. Softer skin, smoother skin, more hydrated. Now think about that. You're cleansing, which means you're removing, so you're removing the dirt and the oil, and Jordan's actually going to show you what this looks like in terms of not stripping your skin. But when we clinically tested the skin with an actual measurement to measure the moisture, there was more moisture in the skin. That's because there's humectants in here. And look at the left leg, okay? The right leg, you would say, that's beautiful skin, but it actually has that gray cast to it. There's an ashiness to her skin. And when we actually cleanse our skin, that's where more moisture means softer, smoother, brighter looking skin. Even those lines and wrinkles get plumped up.
Amazing.
Which Jordan doesn't have any lines and wrinkles, let's be real.
Jordan, get a couple lines and
right,
wrinkles
but
for
even
us,
if
please,
she
we
did,
can help a girl out.
they would be completely plumped up, and you can rest assured.
And you know, it's so funny. A lot of times when you start new routines, like, oh, I'm trying to lose weight, and oh, I got to eat right. I'm only going to have salads. I got to eat. There's so many rules and regulations, right? Imagine being able to do something so simple. It's switching out the stuff you're using on your skin, and they've clinically proven that you're going to get results out of it. I like that kind of change in my life.
Same.
I'm going to be doing it anyway, so I might as well pick something that's really working, right, and can really benefit my skin, and you'll see it. And like I said earlier, I've tried a lot of, because you know we're so blessed to get a lot of products. There's a lot of great brands out there. There's huge competition in terms of body cleansers and gels and things. And you know what? I always go back to Korres. There's just something that is so perfect about it. I like the way it suds versus I was trying another one the other day, and it just didn't really give me any oomph. There was nothing, and I was like squirt, squirt, squirt. I was like 4 squirts in.
I've done that.
And it look at this. Look at this bowl.
Oh,
that's 2 squirts, which clearly she used too much. But she just wanted to show you how the squirt.
Look at these bubbles.
Is that the most delicious thing? Look at
this is not some flimsy rainbow bubbles. And the reason why, Suzanne, is because there are over 2,000 chemicals as a brand we refuse to use. And ironically, I feel this is just my opinion, that body cleansers or facial cleansers have some of the worst chemicals in them in the industry. Actually, I think body cleansers, because you know people are trying to make it less expensive, and people think, oh, I just have to clean my skin, so what does it matter? I just want it to smell good. Oh, no, 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 no. So all those chemicals like oil-based petrochemicals or silicones or mineral oils, phthalates. Phthalates are actually plasticized molecules, and think about it, your skin is drinking this in. So what goes on your skin is going in your skin. We don't use any of those, but instead we use that coconut oil, marshmallow root extract, which is like a spongy little botanical that we hand harvest in Greece, activated aloe, humectants, which are like moisture magnets. So again, improving the moisture just by cleansing. I love that you said it really, there's nothing else like it.
Well, and like I said, it's not a massive change in your routine.
Right.
We're not adding 5 more steps to your morning.
Right.
Because ain't nobody got time for 10 more steps in my life. I need to get out, and I know I'm going to take a shower. Why not use the very best? Guys, it is known throughout the world, and I'm excited for you. If you've never tried it, go for the big liter. My husband uses anything from Korres that I put in the bathtub.
He
could care less what the scent is. He just uses it. And that's interesting because a lot of guys would be turned off by if something's really sweet, sweet, or sicky sweet. Any of these scents I think you'll love. If you do want that vanilla, though, that is dangerously low in quantity, guys. We only have a couple hundred left in the vanilla. This is going to be the coffee, but think of it like coffee plus. Like it's the most delicious smell.
Like a frappe.
Then we have the winter peony. And then over here is the candied lemon, which is the second most popular. Think lemon, you know, think think candy, you like, it's like limoncello. If you ever smelled limoncello, that is such a mouth-watering, even saying the word limoncello makes my mouth water.
I know, me too.
That's what you're gonna bathe with, right? And again, the whole family can use it. I loved your idea. If you get the big liter, spreading it out around the house, that's such a good idea.
Yeah.
And it's a really perfect time to do that. And let me show you the value one more time, because we're showing it's $39. Now that's Korres' deal for the 1 liter.
Correct.
If you were going to buy just the 8 ounce, this little guy right here, which is full size for them, this is your typical full size, is $20. It would take 4 of these to match this. So we're $80. If I had 3 more, there'd be $80 here, and now we're at $25.95. Now, I've been blessed to work with Korres for many, many years now. I don't ever remember us selling the 1 liter, and it's like Haley's comment. It doesn't happen very often. So if you're a fan, maybe tonight you're trying a new flavor. You're like, ooh, I've been using yada, yada, yada. Ooh, I'm gonna switch and try this. Maybe tonight you say, you know what, I've never used it before, but I wanna see my skin change. And if you want something that's gonna help do that, maybe you try one of these scents tonight. It's the final quantity. I think we've sold over 6,000, wow. Okay, 6,000 sold, that's a lot. Do you have yours yet? I think it's time. I would definitely, especially if you want the vanilla or you're gonna get that candied lemon. Those two by far are the most limited at this point, and we're way, way over 50% sold. So good time to pick it up. If you can, go to hsn.com. It's always an easy way to shop. It's faster than waiting around trying to talk to somebody. All right, now we're gonna move to another awesome, iconic item.